Austin, from the way that this started, right, undrafted, until you get the phone call and you go to Sacramento and then Vegas to the point you are now? Well, what's it been like for you, the evolution, and what's the feedback been from the front office and your exit?
It's been amazing. I get to play basketball for a living. Like you said, undrafted. Not a lot of people thought that I would be in this situation. And then getting the opportunity to actually play and contribute has been great. Feedback-wise, basically just keep doing the same things that I've been doing. Being a hard-nosed player that plays every possession 110% is really the main thing.
Kyle.
Austin, what's it like being, going from a guy end of the roster added right before media day officially to now you're one of the few guys under contract for next season, so now you're almost kind of a stakeholder in the future. Have you felt that evolution, especially in these exits, as you kind of look into like, what is the team going to look like next year? What can I do next year?
I haven't really thought about it that much. But you always think about like what you can do to help the team moving forward. So it's really just, like I said, keep being myself and do the things that I've done this year that's putting me in this situation. Thanks to the people that's given me the opportunity to be here. And, like I said, just keep being myself.
Dave?
What do you remember about this year?
There's a lot. It's a long year. It's not as long as we wanted it to be. But there's a lot of moments that you can learn from and, just move forward, make yourself better as a basketball player, as a person, just things like that. I got to play with 6 Hall of Famers at one point, so just being able to learn from those guys every day is special and something I'll never forget.
Things like the moment in Dallas and even last night, the way the team responded to your success. Do you recognize like kind of how rare that is? Like it doesn't happen for every player, every rookie.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said last night, to have them support me the way that they support me is special. And I'd like to think that over this last year I've gained their trust and respect. And, like I said, it's just special. You couldn't even write it better in a book. It's really a dream come true.
BT?
Who had a better career night, you or Malik?
Oh, great question. He did have 40, so I give it to him.
Triple double.
I'm not a selfish person.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
not a
how did you
selfish
guys
person.
develop this bond you guys have with each other?
Yeah, it just happened just like that. Basically, I think coming from the same background, small town, Arkansas. I never met him until I literally walked in here. First day I was here, walked in, seen him working out, and it was literally the first time I met him. But from that day, it felt like, we had known each other the whole time, and it really just grew from there. Being on the court with one another. I think it was a San Antonio game. We were on the bench together and kind of tapped him and was like, bro, like, I can't believe this. Like, 2 kids from a small town in Arkansas on the Lakers, playing, contributing to a team like this is special. So, I got nothing but love for him and respect him for everything that he does.
Yoga?
Austin, I know you talked about this a couple points during the season, but there were definitely times in games where it felt like teams would try to go at you or target you, and you would hold your own. You'd get the stop or you'd get a strip or a block or something. But what was that kind of like, that process of kind of, I'm sure you can kind of pick up on that when they might run a few sets in a row where they're going at you. But then kind of the confidence that you got in getting those stops and sort of progressively becoming a better and better defender throughout the season.
Yeah, I think it's just basically like a background of basically my whole basketball career. People see me. I don't really pass the eye test, but at the end of the day, I play with heart. I leave everything in between the lines, and I think defense is that. Like if you put it all on the floor, then you'll be successful. So in those situations, I just tried to do my best, and at the end of the day, that's all I could ask for. And I felt like I had a pretty good year defensively.
Dan.
Austin, how real is like the rookie wall that people talk about? And it's something I think I heard some coaches kind of say that like over the season, like, I mean, when you're playing 40, 50 games, I mean, these are not numbers you're accustomed to feeling. Like, what did it feel like physically, mentally? And obviously you were able to finish strong, so you're able to kind of push through it. But I guess how real of a thing is that?
It's definitely a thing. I mean, because, college, high school, you play at max 36 games, maybe 40. And then the NBA is, as we all know, 82 games. So I think it's more of like the mental part of it, or for me it was at least, like, caught myself just, not checked out, but like just, mentally fatigued. And, like you said, you just got to, man up and push through. I just kept reminding myself that playing basketball for a living, I could be doing a lot of other things, but I'm doing what I love, and, just mentally tried to, push through it and leave everything out there.
Did you buy a car yet?
I got a car, yeah. I appreciate it. I didn't buy one, but I got one.
Leasing?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Wait, hold on.
For sure.
TFL.
For sure.
Austin, did you steal a car?
Nah, I didn't steal one. Y'all are trying to get me on here.
Christos on Zoom.
Hey, Austin, hope you're doing well, first of all. In such a high demanding season with full of high potential and high quality team that you have, what did you learn from those teammates, and how better player you feel right now going through the next season?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. I got to pick the brain of, everybody on the team. Most everybody, I think, other than like 3 players, not counting myself, have been in the league for 10 plus years. So just talking to each one of them, learning kind of what they do throughout the season to stay, locked in and things like that. And really just how to be a professional. All these guys have done that to a high level for a long time. So that's really the main thing that I've learned from them, is just to always be a professional. And I feel like going into next year, I feel good. Gonna take a little bit of time off now, but get back to work soon, and take this summer real serious, and work on myself, work on my body, work on my game as well, and just try to get as good as I can get.
Zach Cooper on Zoom.
Hey, Austin. First, I just want to say I was kind of sorry we didn't get a chance to enjoy your game and the win last night more, considering what happened after. But I wanted to revisit something that Malik said after the game, which was, he was like, Austin's been playing that way his whole life, with kind of more on-ball creation stuff than you might have had a chance to do throughout the year. But you had a lot of success as sort of like a complimentary player, but then we got to see this whole other side of you last night that we didn't, in a Laker uniform. I'm wondering, where you see or what you hope to envision for your career going. Like, do you hope to kind of develop more of that on-ball stuff in addition to, still being a future in the second year of your career? Kind of, what do you think about that?
Yeah, for sure. I always want to grow and, get better and, continue to make strides forward and, have the ball in my hands a little bit, being able to make plays. But at the end of the day, I realize that we got guys on the team. So I do what it takes to help the team be successful. If that means, be on ball, be off ball, those types of things, like plug and play guy, defensive guy, whatever it is that I can do to help our team be successful is what I'll do.